stage. Hey y'all, how you doing? Can you let me turn that down just a little bit. I was using my other camera earlier and it requires more light, but the white balance gets off so easily. And I have to turn the light down a little. Okay, that's better. Hello! Oh, look, as you can see my big old stack of molds over there. Oh, okay. Let's not show my big old mess over there. Can you hear me now? I know I'm such a dork, but I cannot help myself. Okay. I have to say, my clamp on my other mic has a little swivel head on it. I kind of like it better. Know what I mean? So the mic can swivel around and be where it's supposed to be. Okay. Am I good, baby?
You sound fine.
Let's see if they can hear you.
Let me see if I can hear.
You guys let us know if you can hear David, okay?
No, you haven't put me in yet, have you?
Oh yeah, did you? Oh yeah, I gotta send you the. Oh, I'm sorry, I am fired.
You sound
copy. Fine. I'm gonna send you the thingy via Facebook. Okay. Oh Lord, what did I do? Y'all bear with us, please. I know we're a mess, but I cannot tell a lie. I am recording my lesson for the summit today, so it's all my fault.
What are you sending me?
The code so that you can come in.
Where do I get it?
I'm sending it to Facebook right now.
So the messenger?
Yes.
All right.
Bum 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 bum. I don't know why that song came to my head right now. I guess my subconscious is thinking about football games, right? Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah, don't say anything now. I'm gonna watch the Packers tonight. They're playing right now.
Oh, you're telling everybody else not to say anything. Please don't say anything about the football game.
You know, every time this happens, the I have to reset my Bluetooth.
Oh, you got those fancy headphones. See, I got the regular old school ones. Did you plug in? Dave entered the studio. Hello, Dave.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can. I'm going to add you to the stage.
All right. Oh,
where'd you go?
Me out.
Click come back in again.
I'm trying. All right, let's try that again.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
I think I'm still. Let me talk just for a second. It sounds. I still sound far away, but I think I sound a little better than I do before.
How does David sound, you guys? You guys let us know. I have
right.
so much stuff on my table right now. I'm a little ridiculous tonight.
All right. Now, here's what I've discovered.
Yes.
I do have to use your tablet. Oh. This is going to be hard because there is a delay. And if I listen to myself, I hear a delay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to not hear me and hope this works.
Okay.
So I need people to tell me. I'm going to need your tablet because it just shows me in the StreamYard, not so I can't see the comments
what's
from
going on.
YouTube
Okay.
and
oh, you can. I'm going to put the comments up. And you can't see the comments in StreamYard.
If I'm using my phone with the StreamYard, I can't.
Oh, okay. Because the comments are in StreamYard is why I'm asking.
Yeah. No.
Okay. It's okay.
I can't. So I'll go here, and then I'll use your tablet for YouTube.
It's never ending. As soon as we think we have everything figured out, we don't. So, good evening, everyone. If you are new to Royce Cycles, my name is Royce Hunt Bell. The voice you get to hear behind the camera is my husband, David Bell, and together we make up Royce Cycles Treasure. So, welcome to our Sunday Night Lives. We meet here almost every Sunday. Now we're back to our Sunday Night Lives to create and to catch
my
up.
tablet anymore. What the heck?
Are those chips?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's our grandson. Little weasel.
um, to catch up and to create and just to have community. So, welcome, welcome. If you are looking for a concise tutorial with no chatting, this is not the place. But I do have a YouTube channel where you can go over there and you can watch tutorials like that. Here, it's about community. So, we're doing a lot of chatting over here, just so you know. And we can start off by saying hi to everybody. Can you? I mean, do you even have
I'm not
comments?
there yet.
Oh, David is still getting there. Y'all should see my desk. I have so much stuff.
That was stupid.
So while David is finding everybody, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do tonight. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna. We are gonna create some grungy tags tonight that are can be used for the holidays. How about that? So they're not specifically holiday, but we can use them for the holiday. We're gonna say that. And so I have various molds and decoupage papers and the Franz transfer because it's one of my staples here in front of me. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So are you ready now, Bit?
I am.
Okay. I'm just trying to get myself. Look, I'm trying to clean up a little bit before I show you guys my table.
So I figured I might as well throw the camera on so people can see the mess. All
No,
right,
we
let's
don't want
see.
them to see the
No,
mess.
from my mess.
Okay.
Good Lord, I look like the the angle has got me looking like the guy from It's a Wonderful Life, the bad guy.
That's why I don't like when you be taking pictures from down low, baby. You gotta have be high.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
have the right angle.
that is a distorted angle. I need it up much higher.
Oh yeah, so they can see all my mess.
Yeah,
Thank you. Do you want to
something.
use that?
I'm gonna kill the camera. There's just I was I just saw a black square,
Oh, okay.
but
Do you want to use that right there to hold the phone?
no, that's
The
okay.
mounts? Are
No.
you sure?
All right, so on YouTube we have Gert Gerenzer, Gary Peter, Cherry Meek or Sherry Meek, I'm not sure. Flea is on YouTube. Let's see. Royce could not see you on Facebook. I'm not sure why.
Because
Jerry
I didn't
said,
have my camera on when we first came
oh,
on.
okay. Madonna Rap,
Oh,
Luann Vassallo says hello from Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Doris and grandchildren, he sounds far away. Yes, I do. But
That was
Sherry
earlier,
says I
though.
sound good.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that was before you put your mic on.
Yeah. Let's see. Audrey Rodriguez says, how is everyone? She got sick this week. Sorry.
Oh.
Let's see. How did the resin coasters come out? Luann asks. And Sherry is pronounced Sherry.
Oh.
So that is our YouTube. So before we get to the coasters on
Okay.
Facebook,
Oh, these
we
are
got Flea
bigger.
and Ken. Let's see. Karen Moyer, Karen O'Brien Hoovis, uh, Jerry Tosks, Peter. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tosquees. We found you on Facebook, so welcome. Kathy Hall. Let's see. Elizabeth Geis, Pamela Crossman, Joyce Wellman, and Julie Brawley.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm still getting together, y'all.
So the question was, how did the coasters come out? The
See,
resin.
what had happened was it came out beautifully, but I can't find it. It was on the island, and that's the last place I remember seeing it.
You have adjusted that thing about 12 times this week.
Because I've
So
been taking photos, and I think I put it away somewhere safe. So I will have pictures for you guys though, because I got to take pictures so I can get that edited and get it up on Facebook. So, but it came out beautifully though. I will say that it was still a little tacky. I don't know if my UV light is strong enough. So I live in Arizona. I just put it outside because the sun is UV light. So I just put it outside in the sunlight, and it was beautiful when I went out there the next day to check it. So today, you guys, we're gonna make some tags because I am in a mood. I feel like creating just for me, which means I'm gonna create a whole bunch of grungy goodness. I have two sets of tags apparently. This set of tags is funny. I have these because inside of the Roycycled membership, we were experimenting with Crackle. And I think all of these were examples of what not to do. Those didn't come out, but we did get some that did. And then I also have these, which I bought from my friend in her craft stash. These are smaller, but they're thicker. So these are like bigger, but they're thinner. Can you guys see that? Anyways, so we're gonna make some tags tonight, just because I want to experiment and play. And I feel like things like tags, clipboards, what's something else? There are
Yeah,
certain projects that are just really fun that you can experiment with,
yeah,
and
because
then
who cares about a clipboard?
yeah, and if it doesn't come out, it's not a big deal. Same
Right.
thing with the tags. You can experiment with the combination of colors or different things, and then if you like it, you can make a big project with it.
Um,
So
Jerry says we have commercials on YouTube. I know you've got it set to not.
I do. There's something about when I go through StreamYard.
So I was watching something this morning. A lot of creators, I've noticed it mainly with the music channels.
Uh huh.
They're complaining they're getting hit with copyright strikes way more than they used to.
Yeah.
Um, but under law, you can use a commercial product as long as it's for review or study. You can't use the whole thing, but you can use excerpts.
They're using AI is
I
the
know,
problem.
and that's what it is. And this was it was film. I was watching the film, and they were talking about AI. YouTube is just there's no human that can run YouTube. It's just too big.
Yeah.
So
I just
AI has flipped a switch that says commercials on live. I'm sorry, hang in there.
yeah. I was trying to look to see if there was something inside of, because it only happens when I use StreamYard, not when I use, well, we can't use Switcher Studio. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I apologize for that, but it better not be a lot.
yeah. I don't know, but we're not the only ones. It's really common right now. A lot of things are happening. They're flipping switches for all ages versus restricted, and it's AI.
Oh yeah, we had to make a special channel for our grandson to watch YouTube, because you know how before you could say yes, I'm an adult, or no, I'm not, and it was just whatever you said. But now the AI is basically looking at your activity and determining if you're a child or not. And so one of the reasons I think that may be happening with Switcher is because my YouTube was on Demar's TV in his room,
Yeah,
which means there's a whole lot of
Pac-Man and Minecraft and
yes,
Mario and
all kinds of stuff that I do not watch, but that he watches. But
yeah.
let's get down to the business. Oh, we did we say hi to everybody?
We did. I do want to let everybody know this only matters to anybody who lives in Arizona. Everybody else will be fine. Next week, the clocks change
Mm-hmm.
everywhere but Arizona.
Yes,
So if you don't live in Arizona, we'll be normal, starting
exactly.
at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific.
Yes,
If you live in Arizona,
we'll
we're
be 6 o'clock.
starting at 6.
Yeah.
So that's the only change, but I want to let people know.
And if you have a meeting with me and I'm there at the wrong time, just know it's going to probably take me a month to get used to the time change. Because as soon as I get used to it and I know what it is, it's different. Okay. So I'm going to put you guys, let me add a camera. How do I do that?
Debbie Hartman says, I just stopped painting. I have so many creations to create with your paper tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Um, we'll just switch cameras. We don't need me on there. Okay. Because we have you up there. Okay. Look at y'all. Look at my table. This is the state of things right now. So I pulled out a bunch of industrial designs. This one is called Rivets. It is so super yummy. I don't know why I haven't used this one in so long. Ooh, look at that right there. It has the raised numbers on there. I feel like I need this to be on a tag today. So I pulled this one out today. I have, and all of these are, most of them are pieces. Like this is a whole sheet. This is a piece of the crate collage. You guys, when I made this design, I really thought about the fact that so many people love the crate designs, but when the whole sheet is one big crate, it's really, I mean, you can use it on home decor, but it's harder. And I thought if I made a sheet of like a master board of crates, Like that's a ton of small projects that you can make that would look industrial. And so I'm excited to make a couple, maybe one. I don't know. We'll see. Out of this one, I pulled out the photography masterboard. Well, what's left over of it. I love this paper. This is not like one of the most popular ones, but I really do love this paper. And we'll see. Maybe I'll use that one. I have to use this one. I got to use my weird eyeball. So my goal tonight is honestly to create for me. I'm gonna make some stuff that's like my nice weird aesthetic. We have the eye chart here, which I probably use that. This is a piece left over from I forgot the name of this design, but look at that grungy goodness. So I'll probably use a piece from that. I have the Franz transfer, which if you've been for me with me for any time, you know this is one of my favorites. This one and the entomology are my two favorites. I did not pull out the entomology transfer though. Iron. Oh, this is just. Oh, this was a jacked up sheet of the photography masterboard, but it has the dog with the top hat. You guys know I love him, so I'll probably use him. This is copper, a piece of the copper paper. This is from the crockery textures, but there's one on here that's kind of grungy, so I'll probably use that tonight. This is left over from the dress form project blocks. I've already kind of figured it out. I can do like half of her bust and have most of her wings on one. And this is the rest of that one. I love these three bugs. They have to make it on something. So I'm going to go through and just like decoupage. And then we are going to finish them off with some molds. And I also have out some like iron oxide paint and some patina glaze. And I thought it'd be fun to do a couple of rusty ones. I pulled out some of my, they're like, I don't know what you call these. They're like pins, like safety pins, but they're really like to hold things with. And I have some pieces that I made for another project that I have pulled out. I'm thinking that we can put some jewelry bells on these and then I can hang them on the front of the tags after they're made. You guys know I love a couple of like really grungy things with things that are really pretty. So I think I was supposed to put magnets on the back of these, but that didn't happen. So now they're going to be repurposed for another project. Okay. And then, of course, we have tags. And I did pull out some more molds. I don't know. I'm thinking that I would like to do at least a couple where I put a mold on there and then I do like the rusty patina paint over the top. Like this one would be really cool. Um, I can put this one away. I don't want to do that one. I'm going to put that one away. I want to do that one. This one, I kind of want to do some numbers. We'll see what happens. This one has a fern on it, and I feel like I need to do that one. These are really, really fun to use with the tags, so I definitely want to pour at least two of these larger ones. And then I had pulled this out, but I think because I found these that I don't need to make anything off of this one. So we'll just put that one away. And of course, I have this one, the conservatory labels that I have to use, right? Some of this. I think this fancy one, maybe. We'll see. So what should we do first? Should we pour resin first or should we decoupage first?
Don't you have to paint the tags?
Dry. Well, some of them, the larger ones are already painted.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then the ones that I'm going to be putting the molds on, I don't necessarily have to paint because I'm going to paint them. So these, I think we're gonna count these as done. And they have like crackle stuff underneath them that didn't crackle, but it's fine. No one will ever know by the time we decoupage them, right? So let's why don't we decoupage and then we can let these dry while we pour resin.
Madonna says do the resin first. Audrey Rodriguez says those are called bulb pins.
Oh, okay.
And Debbie Hartman says she lives in Canada. The clocks do not change in one of the provinces. Isn't that the Maritimes where it's like a half hour ahead.
Oh no,
Newfoundland,
that would
or
be
I
unacceptable.
don't know if it's Newfoundland or the Maritimes, but one of them is a half an hour difference, not an
No.
hour.
See, an hour is already enough for me to be confused. Half an hour, I would just be done.
Yeah. Um, I have a request for everybody, if you wouldn't mind. If you're on Facebook, share,
Thank
put in a
you.
comment, hit an emoji. Anyone that you would like is fine by me. Um, you've
Even the
got the
angry
thumbs
emojis.
up, the heart. Well, I guess it's a reaction.
Yes, the angry emoji is a reaction too,
Yeah,
though.
but I
That's why
mean,
I
any
said
of the ones that are there, but you can also put an emoji. If you're on YouTube, comment, um, hit the heart. We would like that. Also, commenting's really big on YouTube. I think even more than Facebook because it shows engagement.
yes.
But also subscribe, and you can hit the bell to customize your alerts to either not get any alerts or just the alerts from the people that you want, not from everything. So I would appreciate that.
Thank you very much. I think that this is too wide. On the conservatory labels, this one is shorter than the rest of them. It's kind of nice to have different options. This one's my favorite, but I think I'm gonna have to go with this one because it's the only one that's kind of short enough to fit on a tag.
Lenore Han says, or Han,
There
excuse
it
me,
is.
says it's Newfoundland. Um, Sherry says, I love the photography masterboard and that dog.
I love that dog.
Yeah.
I really do.
And Audrey Rodriguez says, what are the names of the papers with the dress form and wings? She needs that.
The dress form. So there's one that's called the dress form project blocks. I'll show them to you. And then there's one that's just a dress form blocks. I don't even know if that one's available anymore. But the dress form project blocks is really fun. I'll show it to you. I thought there was a way for me to add an extra camera on here. Am I thinking about oh, there it is.
I do not know. Julie Brawley is checking in from Apache Junction next week, Julie, 6 p.m. But
Yes.
only Julie. She's the only one.
And anybody else from Arizona.
And anybody else from Arizona. So there you go. Um, I have a semi question request. So Flea, when we talked about experimenting on clipboard, she said she's doing one for her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister likes the clear acrylic ones.
Oh.
You have
Ooh, you
mentioned,
can reverse decoupage on this.
that's what I was going to ask you. You have mentioned on Whatnot a lot. And by the way, keep an eye out for Whatnot. I think you're doing something on Whatnot soon.
Yes, I gotta check in with my retailers. We're probably gonna do a rate train with recycled retailers. Oh my gosh, because
So we don't have a date for that yet,
no,
but you've done ephemera packs on Whatnot, and
yes.
you often say you've got
I got one
paper
of these.
that just disappears. So I'm wondering if there's a way to use that paper on a clear acrylic clipboard that can create some kind of art, maybe with like what's the thing you had me do with the paint overlay, underlay, what's it called?
Oh, the inlay?
Inlay.
Yes.
So maybe using that paper with an inlay so it's just the paint, right?
Oh, you mean just using like plain paper that disappears?
On a clear acrylic clipboard
Yeah.
with something
Look
on
at
that.
David. Yeah. Yeah. You could put an inlay on a piece of regular tissue paper.
I'm
And
just
you could
having,
even stamp the tissue paper too. No,
oh,
seriously,
okay.
I'm with you. And
I,
then you could do reverse decoupage and you could make like your own custom design.
I'm just saying maybe it's something to play with next week. Inspired by Flea.
Oh, he doesn't want to say inspired by David. I
No,
see.
no, no. This is Flea is doing
Yes.
it.
Are you doing reverse decoupage on
No, no,
yours,
she
please?
just said she's doing a clipboard for her sister. She likes clear acrylic ones. And that got me thinking about the paper that you say. There's a couple of papers you say they just disappear.
Yes. No, I'm just asking Flea if she's doing reverse decoupage. I was just
So,
asking a general question. I'm not gonna do this one because
yeah,
that one's
Flea,
gonna
the
be
black box in the right corner is me.
yeah, that box up there is David. So I'll make sure that you guys can see me. David has to be on the stage or you guys can't hear him on the stage. You know what I'm trying to say.
And I don't have a camera set up. So there's no value to me being there. I wonder if you could shrink me to the size you are
I don't know.
and make you up in the corner
I'm afraid to mess around, baby.
because you are teeny tiny, and my black blob is eating more space than it should.
Ooh, look at that, baby. Okay, so I think that I definitely want to do the key. I definitely need this. I'm going to need one of these and this. And then I just feel like I have to do this crest right here. These wings are gorgeous. I need to find a project for those. So I'm going to mix 40 mil and then we're going to do whatever I have enough resin to do. That's what we're going to do.
Jerry Peters wants to know, where do you buy clear clipboards? Amazon?
I don't know, Flea. So I'm going to be using aluminite casting resin. You guys know this is the one I use all the time. It sets up in like 7 minutes, so you don't have a ton of time. We have two parts, part A and part B, and you have to do equal parts of each. I know that there's a way that you can do less of the hardener, but honestly, I haven't experimented with that, so I don't want to give you guys instructions around that. But Lynn Brundage from L&J Goods has a really good tutorial on her page on how you can use less of the hardener, which is B, and your molds stay malleable, so you can like go around things that are round. So I have this cup, and you guys know these dang cups come with the numbers and they're raised, so you can see that I have marked my cup with a marker. This first mark is 20 mil and the second one is 40 mil. So for me, I'm going to do 20 mil of A and I'm going to do 40 mil up to, I'm going to do part B up to 4 mils. And I know that that's like a 50-50 ratio. That's how I do it. I don't do two different cups.
We got
I,
to blame Flea for this because now all the talk is clipboards.
maybe I
So,
should have, I thought maybe you guys would be bored with the clipboard. I should
yeah,
have done a clipboard.
clipboards are perfect for like teacher gifts right now.
I know, but I was thinking they don't want to see me do another clipboard.
But we could do some creative with the clipboard,
I
much
know.
like Flea is, who is, quote, doing, she's not doing reverse decoupage. She's using the beauty block on the top, then going to stamp and then seal.
Ooh. I
Um,
want to see when you're
and she
done,
bought them
Kenny,
on
please.
Amazon. That's what I assumed.
Yes.
Chris Schmidt says, could you just do a paint inlay on just the clipboard? I would think as long as you seal it.
So, Chris, if you wanted to keep it clear, I would start with a clear primer. Wise Owl has a clear primer, and you could put that on there first. That way, you could make sure you get good adhesion. The plastic can be tricky, and then, well,
Yeah,
I guess
plastic clipboards always feel a little oily.
they're a little slick, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then you could go on with like some type of a clear coat or something and put your paint inlay in there. If you don't care about it being clear, then absolutely. You could just go probably right over it with chalk style paint, but I would do with tester and make sure that it like adheres really easily before I start it.
Oh, Joyce Wellman wants you to use the lizard.
The lizard.
Flea says, I just love using clipboards to experiment with papers and techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
you can go to uh, thrift stores.
See, that's me. I have David is like, baby, there's some clipboards because he already knows. I love the clipboards. And
Yeah,
so whenever I go to the thrift store, I buy them.
and they're $1 or less usually.
Man, I had a clipboard pulled out tonight, and I was like, nah, they don't want to see me do another clipboard. I didn't know people were going to be so excited about clipboards.
The Buffalo Cottage says, you have me hooked on transfers and decoupage. Just bought some molds to try. Going thrifting to a Goodwill bins with my daughter on Tuesday.
Ooh, I hope you have a good bins. We went to a bins in Wisconsin. We didn't score the way Sonnet does, man.
No, you did. You would have taken a lot more if we weren't flying.
That's true. That was part of it because we were flying.
Yeah.
And so I got to move kind of fast because I only have a few minutes before everything sets up.
Oh, and Flea finds them around church, just abandoned clipboards. Yeah, because people don't think twice about them.
Are they abandoned, Flea?
I bet you there's stuff like in the basement and in the back
Oh, yeah. I'm just messing with Flea.
from like 20, 30 years ago that somebody set down and nobody picked up. And I remember my old school church, there was stuff. We would climb in the rafters and find stuff.
Oh, wow. I started decorating my clipboards at work because I got tired of my clipboards walking away. I stayed walking away, but I was probably just leaving them
Yeah,
somewhere.
you just forget them.
But at least if I found them, I knew it was mine.
I have one I take with me to meetings, and everybody says,
Hmm.
"Oh, you look so official." It's a recycled. I want to stress that it's a
It's a
recycled clipboard.
recycled.
It's like no, I just need to take notes,
Yeah.
and it's easier to write on a clipboard than to like bring a big portfolio.
I usually have a clipboard because I'm gonna doodle so I can focus during the meeting. I'm
Yeah.
a doodler.
So yes, Ray Train. If you're a recycled retailer, put your link in.
Yes, please. If you're a recycled retailer, put your links in so our customers can find you and buy papers. If you are here and you own a creative business and you're interested in being a recycled retailer, there's an inquiry form on the bottom of my website at roycycle.com. If you fill that out, my assistant will send you information and how to be, well, what our requirements are, how we work, and then after that, she'll direct you to be able to fill out an application to become a recycled retailer. We do protect territories, and so that's why we do a pre-screening. Because if you're applying and you're already in somebody else's territory, we're not going to have you go through the exercise of like applying. So, but if you're interested, please submit an inquiry. And now I'm stuck. I can't do anything because these are all drying.
Felice says, I figure if they sit in lost and found for several weeks or in odd places, they're abandoned. I agree.
I'm messing with you, Flea. Oh, I didn't do
Oh,
this
so
one.
the Ray Train. What is a Ray Train?
So on Whatnot, you have people who set up rate trains. You know how you can how much you so a raid train is basically a series of lives that are all coordinated. So right now I think I have 12 people on the list who signed up that are interested. So what would happen is I would be live for 40 minutes, and then if you were on my live I would drop you into the next person's live, and they will be live for 40 minutes, and the next person, and the next person, and the next person, and the next person. So it's just like a train, and we're all the cars that are going down. It's cool.
All right. Since you have to wait a minute, do you want to talk about this?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. You're so fart, baby. Okay. So right now we are in the middle of the Crafted to Create Summit, and we are on day 5 of the summit. So we've had 6 courses that have dropped so far. Tuesday, yeah, 6 courses that have dropped. Mine is the last one that drops tomorrow, and we still have 7 days inside the group for people to share, to leave a comment and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to reward those who have either shared a project or they left a comment, they've encouraged somebody else, they left feedback from one of our instructors. So I went through and copy and pasted all the names that I found who had done any of those things. And I said I was going to do one prize, which is a 5 pack of recycled decoupage papers. These are the 5 that I have pulled out: Burlap Roses, Cowgirl. This one is actually a retired one. I forgot the name of this one. Winter Stag. So this one's retired. This was from a couple of winters ago. And then we have Butterfly Masterboard, and oh look, we actually have the junk journal blocks, because I'm using the junk journal blocks in my project for the summit, and so I included that. This looks like it's one out of my stash, though, just so you know.
Ari Sanchez is watching, our
Hey,
daughter in
Ari
law.
Nana. And so one drawing is for a 5 pack of recycled decoupage paper, and another one is for, oh man, I just messed up my 5. See what you made me do, baby? It's for a mold. So this is, I'll be honest with you guys, this mold, it has a number on it, 278. I don't know if that was a Jenny's or a Copper and Cotton. So I've had this one for a really long time. And the little thing, I can't hang it anymore. But the mold itself is in really good shape. So this one is a part of the thing as well. So if you're in the summit and you have left comments, left feedback, posted a picture, then your name is on my list and you may win a prize tonight. So we have 2 prizes, although I didn't think that many people were going to be on the list. But when I started copying and pasting, there were a lot more than I thought. I think if I would have had more time, I would have found another prize. But we're going to do another drawing next Sunday. So if you did not um, make sure that you get in the group and leave a comment or something so you can win something for next week. And even if you
Oh,
have recycled paper, like you can always use more
when
paper,
are you
right?
doing the drawing? Is it tonight?
Yes, we're gonna do it tonight.
Oh, that's what I thought.
That's why I gave you that.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. So here's my thing. You can still get in the summit,
Yes,
but the only way to get in is as a VIP,
as a
right?
VIP. I did want to extend the 999 pass now because it actually closed on Friday. Because now you have 10 days, which there's 7 classes, and I want to make sure that if you come in, you're going to actually be able to participate.
Right.
So the 999 closed on Friday, but you can still buy the VIP version. VIPs have access for a whole year, and we also have a VIP swag bag. It's a digital swag bag. I know that I'm going to be doing extra video. Robin's doing an extra video. Liz is doing an extra video. I'm doing like a mini workbook for the base course, but if you are in the VIP, you'll get the extended workbook. And the other instructors have additional resources for you if you're a VIP as well. And I actually did,
Do me a
I'm
favor,
actually going to
fix your
have,
mic. It was pointed at
oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to have 2 videos because I'm doing one video for just, I, I ended up recording a video for the gel plate because I think that what happens, why it feels so complicated with the gel plate, is because those of us who teach, we understand all of the possibilities of the gel plate. And when we start teaching, we just kind of go off the handle a little bit because we're so excited about all the things. So I try to be like really like deliberate, and I covered 3 main topics so that if you haven't used a gel plate before, that you'll understand clearly and you'll be able to use a gel plate. So that's one of my videos. And then I'm doing basically like a color by number kind of a project. And my other video, I'm going to show you how you could take a photo and make your own color by number. So those are like my 2 videos, right? And then Liz has another video and Robin has another video. And then even in addition to that, there are different resources. So if you are VIP, you won't have access to your swag bag until November 4th. Honestly, because I cannot figure out how to limit access to that to only VIPs, like logistically on the back end of my system. So once we shutter the group or close the group, and only VIPs are in there, like on the platform, then you'll have access to your swag bag. So,
So we have 2 questions. The first is from Ari, who
hey,
says,
Ari,
"How was your day?"
crazy but good.
And the second is from Jerry, who said, "What one did you less of, A or B, to make the resin bendy?"
So, Jerry, I don't want to give you any instructions because I have not done it. I've only seen it done. But Lynn Brundage from Ellen J. Goods, if you look on her YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure you can find the video, and she has like step-by-step instructions of
Is
how
it
to do it.
LN as in Nancy J or L and AND
It's
J?
Ellen, Ellen, J. Goods.
See, I didn't
Yeah,
even get that. I thought it was L and
I
or
know it's a
LN.
play on words because it's her and her husband are L and J, but they did Ellen J. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
So it's Ellen, J. Goods. Look on her YouTube channel for her resin video, and she does like super specific instructions around it. I don't want to give you any misinformation. I just know it's possible. And you guys, I'm heating up my resin so it'll cure faster. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these aside. Once it stops, like getting warbly, then I can set it aside, and we'll let that set up all the way, and we can start our decoupage. I kind of want to pop this one out, but it's not ready.
Ari was nice enough. We got to see the grandkids last night,
I know.
and I think
I
we get
feel
to
like
tomorrow.
Tiana. Yes, we're gonna go trick or treating.
Yes, it's an early thing. It's a fundraiser for our Childhood Cancer Foundation here, but they serve all kids that are dealing with major illnesses. This one is a fundraiser for a little, I want to say she's 12 with
Mhm.
a brain tumor.
Yeah.
Um, and
People, I don't know if people understand, and honestly, I did not understand until we went through it ourselves. But you think, oh, people have insurance, but insurance, and we live in a small community, so you have to travel to get treatment, and insurance doesn't cover treatment. There's a lot of stuff that insurance doesn't cover. I mean, but it doesn't cover travel,
Nope.
right? You know, you have travel, you have meals, you have gas, all the things. And then there's a lot that it just doesn't cover, even, for direct care. So,
So
um,
one of the grantors for here, although I think did United Way as well, ACF, Arizona Community Foundation, they do grants for our county and our neighboring county. Well, one of the grants was for Ronald McDonald House in Tucson. And
yes,
people look at that and go, wait, that's Tucson.
yeah, but
No, no, no. That's where our families go when their kids are,
when
or in Phoenix, they'll go to either
Portia and the
one.
kids had the accident, Ronald McDonald, that house was an absolute lifesaver for
Yeah.
us because we were there for almost 2 weeks. Me, Edward, and Samantha. So me and two kids were there in Tucson because we had Samantha on one floor and Portia on another floor at TMC. Not TMC, but the other
Banner.
one, Banner. Yeah. And Nene, wasn't awake and we didn't want to leave. So we were there for almost 2 weeks and it was a lifesaver having the
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald House there.
So anyway, this is a fundraiser for that, but it's letting the kids do a little early trick or treating, play some games, and let's face it, what kid doesn't want to wear a Halloween costume more than once?
Right?
Perfect.
So I'm gonna do me some. Do I want gears? Those gears are kind of clean, don't they? I really want some
Oh,
grunge.
Karen Moyer, we have a Ronald McDonald House in Hershey. Oh yeah, they're fantastic. They legitimately are. It's one of those things. You know how there's always like a jar
Mm-hmm.
on a counter, especially at convenience stores.
Yes.
But there's the one at the drive-through at McDonald's. Put your spare change in, put it in. It's legit.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest corporation guy, but McDonald's Corporation and Ronald McDonald House, 100%.
I think I want that one.
Kathleen Hoovis, I still don't know what to do with finished tags. I enjoy making them. Then what? You can put them in a present and mine just sit in the studio. Yeah, give them away.
You can put them on a gift, and then the person has a meaningful tag. And you guys know how I always sell like flower frogs on my whatnot sale. If I have a really pretty tag that I love, I'll just stick it in a flower frog, and it's just part of my decor. Of course, I have all these tiny shelves around my living room where I display all of my vintage stuff, and so some of my tags are there. Some of them end up on gifts, and you can even use them on your Christmas tree as ornaments.
Jeannie Chanot says not only the care, but the parents have to take off of work. It's hard on the whole family.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. 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 You're losing income often because you
Yes.
burn off your sick time and your vacation. And
Mm-hmm.
so, so yeah, that's this Monday. We'll go do that.
David's making me leave the house again, you guys. Create. Do I want? I like that, but I don't know.
Can I tell a grandchildren's story that made me laugh? You
Sure.
weren't with you weren't there. So I was volunteering at one of our community events last weekend,
Oh yeah, the Harvest Fest.
Harvest Festival, and our kids were there
No, I was
with
uploading. I was uploading videos for the summit and
yeah, and then you
scheduling
had to go get
email.
our grandson.
Yeah.
But our granddaughter stopped by. She's one, and she's walking. She's just starting to talk.
She's dancing.
Oh, she loves to dance. She's really good at that. So I'm volunteering, but I had a little break, so I walked around with the kids for a little bit.
Hmm.
And Ari wants to get um, our granddaughter into Cinderella, which is a scholarship program.
Yes.
Wonderful. Heck yeah, if you don't have to pay for college, good idea. Um, so she was talking to the people there, and, and she just unwraps the sucker and gives it to Tiana. Now, why is that funny? Because her older brother didn't get candy.
No. Well, it's always different with the first one, baby.
I know. And I bought basketball cards to give away for Halloween because I wanted to make sure our grandson got something in his bucket if he comes by grandma grandpa. But then I saw the sucker and I'm like, well, I guess candy's okay now. I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, it's
I got a
funny.
kick out of it because it was like, here you go, and didn't think twice about it.
The first baby has to wear Pampers. The second baby is wearing a Quate.
Yeah.
That's how it is, babe. And I want my weird eyeball. Yes, I do. Oh, I should do it
Jerry
this
Peter,
way.
bless you for doing this fundraiser. This is not our fundraiser.
No, we're just
We're
going to
just going to go
support.
to it and help, by participating, by,
Yeah.
financial contribution. But since the government took away funding, yeah, 100%. Um, it's funny, we were just at a nonprofit ribbon cutting.
Yes.
You used to be the director for that organization. I'm now on the board. And we talked about the funding cuts and what it's doing to all the nonprofit organizations out
Yeah.
there. It's an issue right now. So if you have a passion, support your favorite nonprofit.
And if you live in Arizona, you have the privilege or the opportunity to write off, well, not write off. You get a tax credit, like dollar for dollar, when you make a donation to specific charities. So you want to go on the website and look and see who the qualified charities are. But mostly, if it's a charitable organization that's feeding people or, serving low income families, they usually qualify. But you can get that dollar for dollar on your state income tax. So, um, rather than paying to the state, you can pay that money to a local charity that you believe in.
Yeah. I
And
don't
that's
know
in
if other
Arizona.
states,
I don't know about other
yeah,
states. You guys have to check and see, but
I would hope
it's in
so.
Arizona. I
Uh,
know. Anyways,
yeah,
I'm
Luann
not.
Vassallo says if you got a lot of tags, string them together, make garland.
Ooh, that's a good
You
idea
did
too.
that kind of.
Well, those were,
Eh,
it was kind of, but those were bunting flags.
Yeah.
But yes.
Kelly O'Neill Ashness. I've watched several of the classes this week. Thanks for putting them together.
Oh, I hope
Learning
you're
so much.
enjoying
I
them.
watched Liza Jane's class today, started her positively negative project. Can't wait
Yes.
to finish this. So, if that isn't a great tease, now I want to know what positively negative is.
You got to be in the
You got to
summit.
sign up.
You
That's
got
the
to
deal.
sign up to see.
Um, Aries says on the response to finished tags, Royce has them all over on plant pots hanging around the house, which is true.
I
Um,
like them.
and Flea says, do you have any more room in the retreat?
The retreat, we do still have some seats in the retreat. I've gotten a couple of emails about the retreat. I'm gonna tell you, my people are funny because they're not, they want to know, like, where's the motel? They want to know all the details. So you
Sure.
guys, I'm gonna have where do I start? I don't have the background support that I used to have. And so I apologize because I was supposed to get the retreat Facebook group up last week. But I had to do all the stuff for the summit, which is uploading all the videos, attaching all of the resources, getting the Facebook page ready. And so I didn't have time, but I'm going to this week, now that all the summit stuff is done, get the Facebook group started for this year's retreat so that you guys can start chatting with each other about who's flying in when, who's driving from, what I'm saying, all that stuff.
So you
Because
can
a lot of
carpool.
people
Yeah.
worked together last year to carpool to get here. And so we'll have all that. But the Best Western Plus is the event motel. And we also have oh, what's Karen's bed and breakfast?
Leighton House.
Leighton House bed and breakfast
Oh,
is
she
also.
committed?
She hasn't committed, but she's going to. We've talked about it. I
Okay.
just don't have
I know she
anything.
wants to.
Yeah, she said she would.
So it
I
really
almost
is
feel like the bed and breakfast is good though if you're coming with a group,
right.
right? Um, but if you're coming by yourself or with one other person, if you stay at the motel, then you will be there with everybody else. Like I
Right.
think 90% of our attendees stayed at the
Either
event
way, you get
motel.
to hang.
Yeah, you get to hang out.
Aries says, our granddaughter gets candy, but she doesn't care for it. She eats all she eats all her veggies, fruits, and meats, so she can eat whatever she wants now. And then she followed up with, so yes, there's still spots open for the retreat.
Yes, there's still spots open for the retreat. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Yes.
But early bird ends this week.
Early bird ends October 31st. So it does go up $50 more after Friday. So if you want to take advantage of the early bird pricing, then you want to register before the 31st or by the 31st,
And you
rather.
could do payment in
Yes, you can
three
make payments if you. We do have a payment plan available. There is a little bit of an additional cost for that, but you can take advantage of the payment plan and you can pay for it over three payments.
I will defend Ari on this one. So she gave her the sucker and literally said, "Here," and then she had it for about a minute and then just threw it on the ground.
Oh, she's gonna be like her dad
Yeah.
because Dom really does not like sweets.
So there's
Which he didn't get candy because he was my firstborn.
yeah.
Sorry, it's funny.
Um, First of all, maybe one of the greatest names ever, Chica Tiza says, "Finally, we keep missing you." I guess that's JoJo, wherever JoJo is, but welcome, JoJo. But that's a
I
great
know we're
name.
back to every Sunday now. I think doing the every other Sunday was just it's confusing to us. Like, are they on this Sunday? Will they be on next Sunday? And then you don't know. So we're back to every Sunday.
Deb's Reclaimed Vintage and Susan Steinberg Prentice both love positive and negative.
Yes.
So,
It's a really cool lesson. And Liz, I mean, all the instructors are so talented. And I want you guys to know that if you've ever attended a summit before, usually what you get is like somebody's high level version of what they do, right? So, um, I don't know if they teach you how to like. I usually most of the summits I attend are like for business, right? So how to improve your YouTube channel or your social media, and then you'll have one person on there who's an expert in YouTube, and they'll give you some super like general information, right? But not really an in-depth class. These ladies really have been so incredibly generous with their gifts, and I am so grateful because the classes that they put together are really, really good.
we keep going back and forth. So, I apologize if anybody's confused about what we're talking about. You're talking about the summit
The
that's going
summit,
on right now.
yes,
You still can sign up, but it is on the VIP. You do get extra stuff.
yes. Okay, so there's two things going on right now.
Yeah.
The summit is a digital course that we're in the middle of right now. We have 7 different instructors that have been teaching. We've been dripping courses out every day over the last week. Tomorrow's the last day. And so that's a digital product, and we're
But if you
teaching in
sign
that.
up now, even though there's only one more day, you get access to a year, so you get to watch all 7
Yes,
at your leisure.
at your leisure, absolutely.
But as you said, there's at least 3 additional videos
In the
for the
VIP,
VIP.
yes, the VIPs get additional things.
Yeah,
And if you got the base course, you still have the option to upgrade to VIP
right.
until Friday.
So,
So that's a separate thing.
right.
Now the retreat happens in April, and that's an in-person retreat here in Safford, Arizona. And that is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically 3 days because Thursday and Sunday are half a day. So 3 days.
Well,
It
3 days
includes,
of doing stuff. But the first day is a meet and greet,
yeah, the first day is a meet and greet.
and Sunday's a half day of doing stuff.
That's why I said 3 days, babe, because
Yeah. Okay.
that's what I'm saying, three
Okay.
days. Friday and Saturday, all day, we're creating together. It includes your breakfast, includes your lunch, includes everything that you need to create. We have tons of supplies there for you to be able to create with, even though some people still did bring their own supplies.
That's fine.
Is Robin here? But we put all your supplies, your aprons. You guys have swag bags with really cool stuff in it, stuff that you'll actually use, not stuff that you're going to throw away when you
You're,
get
you're
home.
gonna do aprons again?
I am. I'm gonna
You
do
were going back and
April's.
forth on
No,
aprons or t-shirts.
I did. You suggest we do T-shirts because some people got aprons last year,
Right.
but I feel like we need aprons. We
And
don't
that's fine.
need T-shirts.
So it'll be a different apron.
Yeah, it'll be a different apron, and then the T-shirts will be for sale.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I think you guys, right? We need an apron.
Oh, I'm not debating that.
No, I'm
I'm
just
fine
asking
with
the
that.
people.
The reason I'm bringing that up is Ari Sanchez she's the Don King of Recycle Treasures because she's on here going, get your spots now, they go fast. She's hyping it.
Well, I will tell you, I don't know what happens. It's funny. Usually after October, so we had a lot of people who signed up. So if you came to the retreat last year, we offered a special price for them if they signed up like early.
Right.
And that was only available for the people who came last year. And then we did our early bird, which ends on the 31st. So I think because they're ending, we're getting a lot of people that are signing up right now.
Right.
But we
She's not wrong. Ari's
still
not wrong.
no, but we do still have some seats available though. You should come. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more decoupage one, and then I think I'm gonna do what time is it?
It
Oh,
is six
Lord have
o'clock.
mercy for Jesus. Okay, I want to finish these, so let me just do.
So let's see. Madonna
Oh,
loved the water class watercolor wet on wet, and
yeah. Those feathers are beautiful.
Flea loved Robin Runchy's decoupage on denim.
Yes.
If somebody's thinking about signing up, can they see what the classes are, or not until you sign up?
I mean, if you go on my page, we have each instructor. So there's two things. If you want to see more about the course, we've done two live videos where people were asking questions and we were answering questions. You can go on the Royce Cycle YouTube channel and you can see those live videos.
There you go.
If you go to Royce Cycle Treasures, each instructor is there with a photo of their project, so you can kind of weed through and see that there as well. So somebody was asking about the project block sheet. So it's I only have pieces. I'm not using whole sheets. So you get these blocks, and then you have this block, and then there's another block that's similar to this one, except the background is light and the dress form is dark. So this is one of my. I find myself going to this one a lot because you have textures and you have these blocks which are larger. They're like this big, right? And then you have the smaller blocks to go along with it. So I'm gonna do two more tags, and then we'll do. I guess we'll paint one because that's
Harry
all we're gonna
says
have
there
time
was
for.
also a gaming giveaway last year with cool prizes. There was a lot of games.
We did giveaways throughout the course of the weekend. I
Yeah.
think we did like
She was there for one of them. So
yeah.
that's,
I want to say we did three giveaways. Well, so we did giveaways at the meet and greet, and those were like who came the furthest. What were some of the other ones? You know, that
oh,
kind
I
of
did
stuff.
trivia one day.
Yeah, David did a trivia. So there were giveaways throughout the course of the weekend. Um,
And by the way,
it's
it
just
wasn't like decoupage trivia. It was just trivia.
no, it was David trivia.
Yeah.
It
So
was
you gotta like hit, Wikipedia before you come. No, you
um
don't.
no, lots of fun. And then we had the bingo at the meet and greet. And that was really my sneaky way of getting people to kind of, linger around
Yeah, that's
and
right.
meet new people rather than, just kind of sit still with the people that you know already. Um,
It's funny how often I notice that, because I often go to, for my work, I have to go to events where there are tables.
mhm.
Sometimes it's a dinner, like we're going to one on Thursday, um,
I
where
was like,
there,
what are we doing on Thursday? Then I remembered.
yeah, Small Business Woman of the Year. Royce is a finalist for it. Um, where there's tables, and it's always the same. Everybody sits
Yep.
with their people. Now, I cover a lot of politics, so it's always the people from this town sit together and the people from that town sit together. And I'm like, I want to sit with people I don't normally talk to.
Yeah.
I
But I
want,
mean, I get it. You walk into a room.
and you're uncomfortable,
Yeah.
you feel like a stranger. I get it, but no, but then again, that's my job. I want to hear what other people are doing.
Yes.
So, um,
Um,
Ari Sanchez, do you accept walk-ins like last-minute people who are local and would like to join the retreat?
if we have any seats available. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, walk-ins, I'm gonna say no because this retreat takes a lot of planning. Which, by the way, is why we have if you cancel, there is a 20% fee, right? A cancellation fee because we planned this out. Like literally, we started planning the day after last year's retreat. Um, it takes a lot. And last minute really doesn't work because by then we've already counted all the swag bags. I mean, there's a lot that goes into prepping. And so last minute doesn't really work. No.
Ari says, I say they can't sit with who they sat with last year. Meet new people, build new bonds, learn new things.
Well, some people come together though. This is
They
like their
do.
girlfriend trip.
That
So,
is, yeah.
I get that. I
Fleece,
just mean at the meet and greet because the
yeah.
ladies did, I will say, because April, I don't know if April's here tonight, but she decided to come like last minute. She came by herself
She
and
got
she
lucky though that
had
there was a space.
the best time. She did. And that was the first year too.
And this year there's fewer spaces.
Yes, last year I had planned for 60 people, but once we got in a space, it was a little tighter than I would have liked. So this year, there are only 55 spots available, period.
So
And not because, And people keep asking me, like, it was so successful. Are you going to make it bigger? And I, no,
No, we made it
I
smaller.
like the intimacy of it. I was able to talk with each and every person who came and not just like, hey, in passing, but like actually talk and get to know them and hear more about them. And that's important to me. And so it was one of the things I was nervous about having a general event. Remember?
Yeah.
And so somebody was like, "You can have 100." I was like, "I don't want to have 100 people come and have somebody leaving feeling like they were just a number at my event."
Flea says it was really fun being on the radio and sharing about Roy Cycle treasures in the retreat.
Yes.
So
Are
you
we gonna
happen
get
to
to
know
be on the
somebody who has a
radio?
talk show.
I know David has a talk show on the radio, and so we got to be guests on a talk show. Are we gonna get to do that again this year,
Yes,
Bex?
ma'am.
Okay. I should put that on my website. I'm just kidding.
That's all my work for that day because then you have me
Oh, I
running
know.
everywhere.
I know. So if you're here, and that's like 8 o'clock. We go Friday morning? No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't Friday
No,
morning.
no, it was Thursday. It
It
was
was
everybody who came in a
Thursday.
little early.
Yeah, so anybody who came early had an opportunity to do that. Because
Yeah.
Friday morning, I'm like crazy.
Ari says, I keep hearing about the ladies. Is this a woman's retreat or are men welcome too?
It's a ladies' retreat. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Ken, don't do it, brother. I'm just telling you.
We had husbands who came. They just didn't hang out with us at the retreat. They
No,
did
they didn't.
other
And
stuff.
there's another event happening at the exact same time.
Yes, the spring festival is happening at the exact same time.
By design, you pick that
I
weekend.
did because I wanted to make sure there was something to do. And it's funny because it's a we say the spring festival, but it's a wine festival. That's what it is. But we're gonna have a lot more craft beer this year too. So we'll
Yeah.
have craft beer tasting, the wine tasting. We have live music. There are food trucks. There's a lot to do, and we do have an area in the VIP tent for recycled peoples. So you guys will have somewhere comfortable to sit.
Um, no, Ari, I didn't say Dom. I said Ken because Ken is watching with Flea right now.
Yes.
And I'm here to tell you at the end, I had a headache for 2 days. Ladies are loud.
We were
You were
excited.
very excited, and everybody was nice and friendly and sweet. It was a great group.
It was.
I still had a headache. Julie says, are there new projects being done at the retreat this year?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I got something completely different. And
And,
no, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
and Audrey Rodriguez says, congratulations on being a finalist for Small Business Woman of the Year.
Thank you.
Oh, as long as Ari is here and she ignored my text, I'll ask her now. Are you coming with on Thursday to that? I just have to tell
Oh, tell
the
the people.
organizers that we may be bringing one extra.
Okay.
So
I'm mixing
you
a
can bring the
green.
granddaughter. She is welcome.
Can we bring kids?
Yeah, kids have been there. Kids, people have brought their kids.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's at EA, and that room is bigger than the
Oh,
event.
it is.
She's got plenty of room to run.
So I'm mixing some green for my fern, and I want it to be a little like I'm gonna say a dirty
Ari,
green,
you also get to meet Royce and David's favorite granddaughter. Now, if that doesn't sell tickets, I don't know what will.
right? Actually, she came last year, and everyone was like, "Oh, she is so pretty."
She is. Ari says to
She's
what?
my only granddaughter, just so you guys know,
Yeah,
by the way.
to the Small Business Woman of the Year dinner on Thursday.
She said
Ari,
yes.
I sent you a text. I always thought kids love text. Apparently not.
They just don't have their alerts on.
Yeah. Jerry, Peter, David, can we listen to your radio anywhere because I live in Southwest Florida? Yes, you can. I will give you a link. Is this mine or yours? This is yours.
My what?
Give me 1 second and I will.
I should have made this a little bit darker, but
So
it's okay.
I actually, if I find it, where's your Google?
It's all there. The whole Google Suite is kind of. Or are you on my? Oh, I don't know about that
Tablet.
tablet.
On your
I
tablet.
literally only use my tablet for going live. Oh, and watching my art videos because I can like make my
Oh, there's
video go
Safari. I
into the
can work from
TV.
Safari. That's fine.
You guys, I just I'm painting this super quick. I'm probably gonna go over it and do the highlights with a brighter green. I just wanted to get this kind of a deeper green into the crevasses.
Oh,
One of the things that I've learned taking my classes is that it's a lot easier to paint from back to front. So the color that you see like underneath everything, you can start with that color and then you can just go over the top with the other colors that you see more predominantly in the front. So I wanted to start out with like this dirty dark green, and then I'll go over this with a brighter green and just hit the high points once this dries. And I did put some matte medium into my green so it wasn't so opaque, just to make it a little bit transparent. And I just like the look better, right? So it's kind of a dirty pea green, but I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll go over the top with a prettier, brighter green. And then I want to do at least one grungy project tonight. So let's see. We have this, and you know what tomorrow is, babe?
Monday,
Monday the what?
27th.
Of what?
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that.
It's our anniversary tomorrow.
Yes,
We
it
were married
is.
for 7 years. Y'all pray for David. He survived for 7 years.
So if you're on YouTube, I just put the link up to hear the broadcast from
Oh,
when
that's
you
right.
guys were
You can
on
go on
last
the
year.
website. Oh, was that from last year?
Yep. So from last year, and I will put it up on Facebook too. Give you.
Oh man, my
Uh,
two didn't get full all the way.
Ari says how many spots are open. I don't know. You're gonna have to take a look at that.
I don't honestly I don't know, Ariana, how many are open right now because we did have some people who came on. I want to say we're down to about 12 spots, I think, that are available. So I'm gonna put a 27 on here. So this is what I'm thinking, you guys. My little crest with the 27 since our anniversary is tomorrow. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on here and let it start setting up while I start mixing together my grungy paint. And so my goal for this one is to paint it to look like it's rusty and crusty because you guys know that's what I like. I kind of won't do it hanging off. And this is just Type Bond Quick and Thick. This is my preferred glue for gluing my mold. Somebody on YouTube was like, that's wood glue. It is wood glue, but I like it because it sets up really quickly. You know how sometimes some glues, your stuff is like sliding all over the place for a long time. I like Type Bond because it sets up fairly quickly and it works.
Susan Boehner, Whitmore Glazer. Someone asked earlier what to do with the tags. I suggest putting magnet sheet pieces on the backs so they
Ooh,
can be used as fridge magnets. I
that's
make
a good
door-shaped
idea too.
ornaments for Christmas for my family, and they can use them all year on their refrigerator.
I like that.
And Chris Schmidt says you should add some metallic copper to the fern you just painted. And Flea says happy anniversary,
Thank you,
as do
Flea.
I. 7 years, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So we're that. What's the first five? Is that the 5 year itch already? That already passed?
No, 7 years is the itch.
Oh, seven. Oh man, 7 years is the itch.
Well,
Are
yeah.
we gonna make it, baby?
You know what? When I put my feet up, every now and then you reach down and you rub them. I'm good. I'm not going anywhere.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
Y'all really should pray for David though, because I really am crazy.
And I usually give a rub to what you call your scoop.
I know. That's too much information, baby.
I've never heard that term before you.
Not everybody has a scoop. Only people with big old booties have scoops.
Okay.
That's a small your back, by the way, just in case you guys are wondering, since David brought it up. You know, when your jeans, I don't know. I never found jeans that fit right. There's always a scoop right there.
Yeah, a
So,
little separation between the shirt and the top of the pants.
yes. Okay, so I am gluing all that down and I'll let that sit up for just a few minutes because it doesn't take long with this glue, which is why I like it. I like it like that. Oh man, my finger is sticking to it and pulling it up.
Flea says, I have a scoop. I might have two.
Oh, girl, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that is going to be so fabulous when we're done. So we're going to put that right there. Did I have something else? Oh, I have to do this one, you guys. This is one of my favorites to make with the, como se dice, is to have the whole of the lock go over the whole of the that's on the tag, or even if you do it this way is really pretty too. Either way, you could do it that way or you could do it this way. I think I'm liking this one this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on, and the lock hole will go over the hole, and that's gonna make a really pretty um I know I took the top off to fix my glue, and that's I just didn't put it back on. So I'm trying to hurry.
You have 15.
That's not a lot of time for what I want to do, baby.
We can always do a part two next week.
Ugh. Maybe I should do a part two. I should do a part two for these last two videos. So we can finish the coasters and then we can finish these.
Yeah, when you find the coasters.
Well, I know where the other ones are. I just don't know where the one is I finished. The others were in here. I just put a
Oh,
stack of them somewhere. Oh, Lord. Oh, they're right there. You know, the green tape up there.
oh yeah.
I just can't find the one that I finished with the resin. And I took it off the island and I took the tape off and I was all happy with it. And I don't know where I put it. Okay. So see that? And then when we paint it, it's going to look like all one piece. Fabulousness. Okay, so let's trim these. Is this one ready for a second coat of paint?
Ari Sanchez, you guys have more time. Why only 15? Ari is killing me tonight.
Because David has to get up and go to work in the morning.
And we have to eat dinner.
I know.
And I want to watch the football game.
Yes. Oh, the football game. That means we can't run away and eat dinner, huh?
Yeah. And everybody says hi, Grandma. So I'm guessing both Dom and, or excuse me, Damar is watching now too. Hey, buddy.
Diminy.
Because what was it we learned last night? Tiana's not saying grandma, she's saying ma.
Yes, Ma.
Ma.
And I'm
Robin.
just going to dry brush this green over the top. I feel like I need to go in here with some dark wax or something too, but
Kathleen Huvis, I don't know how you manage to stay so clean. When I work with Tide Bond, my fingers are always a sticky mess.
oh,
Love.
my fingers are a sticky mess, girl.
Yeah.
They are a mess, mainly because I was recording my videos today for the summit. So I've already been in here creating all
Oh, Ari
afternoon.
says no, it's her grandma that's watching.
Oh,
So
hey,
Linda's
Linda.
watching. So hi, Linda. Uh, let's see. Robin Teleski, you were asking about Robin? She's on now.
Oh, not Robin Talaski, Robin
Oh,
Runcie. She's one of the
different Robin.
instructors
Gotcha.
for the summit, and she did the denim jacket, and I forgot why I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about
That was the
her.
decoupage on denim?
Hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can't imagine Damar watching. He's been in here and he doesn't watch.
I know. He is not interested. So you see how much dimension we got just by layering those two greens on, as opposed to trying to get full coverage with just one, um, with one, como se dice, layer of color. And I'm dry brushing this over the top. So that other green is still showing up through from the bottom. I put a little bit too much green on this one, but it's too late. I cannot recover. It's fine. That's a new leaf right there. And then I think I even want to go over this with some dark wax a little bit. So what else am I painting? Those I'm gonna paint, but I gotta let those set up. And then I need to trim these. And I had that sanding block today. So I know it's here.
Um, should mention that so I'm trying to think how to phrase this because I don't know what I can say and what I can't.
What are you talking about?
Art. You've been doing a lot more art.
We'll say classical art.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Other
'Cause
than
I've been arting
this
for.
is collage art,
Yeah. I
right?
mean, yes.
Whenever you're doing mixed media, isn't that considered collage?
No, not necessarily. Mixed media just means you're using multiple things.
Oh, okay. See, I'm
So
not an artist,
I
so
know.
um,
So I'm super cautious about it because I don't want to put judgment on it, right? Because it's all art. You know what I'm saying?
oh, Bloom and Restore says check your email about an event.
Okay. I will check my emails.
All right, when we get off.
Yes.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because our grandson, who's 6, um, really, I don't know if it's a phase or what, but he loves to draw.
He's been drawing for a long time now. I don't feel like it's a
I don't think it's a
phase.
phase either because he's doing the same thing that our oldest did, David Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
which is literally give me, well, he was paper and crayons.
Yeah.
Our grandson is a whiteboard, an erasable whiteboard
Yes.
with erasable markers.
This is still wet. Don't
And
do this because then your fingers pick the paper, the ink
and I
off the
just got a
paper.
kick out of it because I'm watching him last night. I took some photos. It's on my Facebook if you want to look. And it's a piece from David, a piece from you, and his drawing. And I'm looking at his drawing and I'm going, that's really good for a 6-year-old.
I know. Well, I'm laughing because he's watching an instructional video
And he's watching an instructional video.
on his tablet on how to draw Plants vs. Zombie. I just
Yeah.
thought that was hilarious.
So, yeah, I'm surrounded by artists.
Whoa.
I can't at all, but none of you are as good a writer. Just saying.
I am not a writer at all.
Just saying.
David, I asked David to edit my stuff for me, y'all. He cannot do that anymore. So that we can make it past the 5-year itch because he had red stuff all over my stuff.
Linda says hi, Royce and David.
Hello.
We like Miss Linda.
Yes.
Um, let's see.
But David is a what is it, AP style?
Yes, because I'm a journalist. I mean, I wrote for the stage before I became a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a creative writer before I was a functional writer, a journalist. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, now I write AP style.
So I write the way I speak. And David is like, no. So he cannot edit my stuff anymore.
But what I write for radio is different from what I write for the web.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I have to speak it.
Yeah,
so it has to be conversational. So yeah, Bloom and Restore. He's lucky to have talent around him like this. I agree. Yeah, check it. Honestly, go to my Facebook. It's the easiest way to find me is David Bell Safford. Because if you just put David Bell,
there's a lot of David Bell.
there are a lot of David Bells. It is a remarkably common name. I don't know why, but it is.
Well, it's kind of like, David Smith, David Bell. I just dropped my phone.
But if you put in David Bell Safford, you'll find me. And the most recent post I put up was that. And you can see a piece of your work. You can see a piece. And by the way, it's nothing that you haven't put up on Instagram.
I was trying to remember what you put up last night.
The young lady over the ledger.
They're all over ledgers.
Yeah, then I can't help you after that.
So I'm mixing, you guys. I like to warm up my ink. So I put down some black ink, stone gray ink from IOD, and then I'm mixing it with turmeric ink, and this just warms up the black a little bit so that it's, I don't know, I just like it better.
If anybody's getting a little bit of buffering, it's because we have a ton of devices on right now.
Oh, are we buffering?
It's happened a few times where it just kind of freezes for a second or two. We just have a lot on at the moment, and that's why. Jerry, Peter, how did we meet? How about we tell that story next week?
Yes, we'll tell it next week. It's not like an extremely long story, but
it's longer than it should be for 7 minutes.
I know. What time? Oh, I got 7 minutes. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I got 7 minutes, y'all. Y'all see me working hard trying to get done in the seven
Yeah, Bloom
minutes.
and Restore, David Bell Safford. That is correct. Safford, not Stafford,
Safford.
Safford. And writing is an art form too. It's true.
It
I
is.
understand that, but I always joke about the fact that I can't draw, but I can string together a sentence.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is how I was hired as a journalist. My editor looked at me and went, "Well, you can put a sentence together." Okay. That was literally what he said to
That's how
me.
you got the job.
That's how I got the job.
I mean, that's the thing about creativity, right? Because some people want to pigeonhole it, but you really you can't. Um, it's just not how it works. People express themselves differently, and we all have different talents. I was laughing because I'm doing the video for the summit, and I'm like, I was inspired to do this from watching quilters, and I was inspired to do this by watching another group. Like, I just don't think there are boxes for things. It's all creativity, and I don't know. Because I was thinking when I was working today that a lot of ladies, especially a lot of my ladies, probably did like scrapbooking or card making, um, before. And I look at those cards that people used to make, and those were like little mini mixed media art pieces. By the time you get finished layering on all that stuff and you have like the dimension and all the different colors that you have to put together to make that work, that those were many the art pieces. They really, really were. And so I just challenge people to maybe not put themselves in a box, and don't put your supplies in a box either. Because if you still have a lot of those supplies, like this little thingy right here, right? I'm sure you have this when you were doing your card making. Okay, I think my husband is telling me I got to go, y'all. Let me do one more thing, babe.
Okay. Oh, we got a drawing too.
Oh yeah, we got a drawing. So what I'm going to do is we'll let the glue set on these, and next week we're going to do a paint technique that's going to make these look like they're rusty, crusty pieces, which is my favorite. And so we'll do that. We'll be using paint and salt wash and texture to paint these two. We'll do that next week, and I may make another one since I have more time. And then we'll finish these because I think that this is going to go on this. I think it belongs on there, right? With these, I might even have to cut
Can
that
I
to make.
ask you if Ariana is still on? Just let us know. Because
Sure.
I'm going to put her to work.
Oh, you're gonna put it to work.
I am. But it's going to be easy.
Okay. And I want you guys to know that. Oh, I need to put jewelry bells on these too because I want to use these as charms. So I have these what bowl pins? Somebody said
Bull pins.
bowl pins. So I want to be able to hang, these charms on here. So we're gonna go ahead and glue some jewelry bells on the back of these. And when I say bells, it's BALES. And basically, it's a loop that I can glue on the back of these, and then that way we can make charms to go on our tags too. And I really do like mixing together, like really industrial things with elements that are really pretty. So we'll do that next week. Dang it! I thought I was gonna be able to finish tonight, but I guess I was too ambitious as to what I
And I
wanted to do.
still think we should do, like, you got to order a couple of clear clipboards and try a few things. I'm inspired by Flea, but I'm not going to do it. So you get to do it.
I get to do it.
Yeah.
I want to let me just do one more thing, babe. Oh yeah, we got to do the drawing.
All
Is
right.
Ariana still there?
No, I'm not seeing Ariana, so
Okay.
I'm going to put you to work.
Okay.
So show everybody what this is and who it's for and
So inside of the summit, we have a private Facebook group where everyone's where we have the videos at roycyclesacademy.com because I recognize that not everybody is on Facebook, but we also have a private group on Facebook. I like building communities around my courses because I believe that we encourage each other. And one of the reasons why I'm having this drawing is because I know that when somebody shows their work, that they are encouraging somebody who maybe um, either afraid to start or, they're nervous about doing something. And when you share your work, you give them courage to start. And that's why it's important to me.
Do you have a pen?
So a pen, I
Or
do.
anything I can make a mark with.
And so we've been asking everyone to like share, to make comments inside of the group. And so I wanted to reward those who've been doing that this week. And so we're going to have a drawing for two things tonight. The first one, let's do the mold.
All right. Well, you gotta after you're done with that, we'll show them.
Okay, I'm just going over this with some dark ink
Yeah.
um, along the edges.
Sarah 408 says, "What was the name of the hummingbird mold?"
Let me look, Sarah. I'm so glad that IOD started putting the names on the molds because I would not be able to tell you otherwise. But I will look and I will give you the name. And I'm not putting this dark ink everywhere. I'm just putting it like on the edge of the leaves. I want to leave the inside of the leaves pretty green. So, and the reason why I love doing this is because it adds dimension. Light colors like come out at you and darker colors recede. So when you make a halo on something, you're creating like a visual depth um, on your piece. And so just putting that dark ink on the edge of the leaves just gives it a little bit more dimension than it had when it was just flat. That looks a lot darker on the camera than it looks in person. That's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. So let's do the mold first. Oh, the name of this mold is Dewdrop Pond is the name of this one. Okay. I'm gonna take this. If you have not ever used a mold before, this is a wonderful mold to start with. Just because you have like so many different elements that are like ones that you would use. A crown, I mean, you probably use that a bunch of times. You have two crowns. You have the laurel, and then you also have some small laurels, and you have like a little bowl right here. So this is a really nice like mold. Some of the molds, I think like this one is a specialty mold, right? Like you have to really be interested in this subject to buy this mold. But this mold is more like a pantry, or not like pantry, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like a pantry mold, one that you're going to return to over and over again for different projects. Okay.
All right. Since Area is not here, give me a number between 1 and 29.
1 in 29. 15 is my favorite number. He's giving me the side because I said 15 because he has to count to 15 now.
All right. Whitney Walsh.
Whitney Walsh. I don't know if Whitney is here. Congratulations, Whitney. Whitney gets a mold.
All right.
And then
I think it's MOU. I misspelled it. Sorry.
MOULD. Yeah, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
either
I
way.
misspelled it, but that's okay.
And so this one's a 5-pack of recycled papers. There's some pretty ones. There's some cowgirl. There's actually a retired one in here as well. Butterfly masterboard. And then this is the one I'm actually using for my project for the summit. So I included that one.
All right. And again, 1 to 29, but not 15.
7 is my other favorite number.
Julie Deckert.
Julie Deckert. Thank you, Julie. And I believe Julie actually shared a project inside the group too. So that is excellent. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for being active in the group. I really do appreciate it. Your activity in the group actually adds to the experience of everyone who is participating in the summit. And so I really do appreciate that. Let me switch cameras really quickly. Oh, Lord, I got stuff sitting all on my, you guys should see my computer. I have stuff on here. Let's switch. Can I switch places with me? Oh, there we go. Okay. Do we have anything else? If you guys are interested in the retreat, you can find the information at roycyclesacademy.com. And let me, for those of you who are on YouTube, here's a QR code that you guys can use to find out more information. If you click through, it doesn't mean that you're buying. You just go on there to find out more information about the retreat and actually what's included in that price. We are here every Sunday, so we'll be here next Sunday. You know what we'll do next Sunday? We'll finish our tags and we'll finish our coasters. So I'll make sure that the UV light is actually like charged so we can do that part together. And then we'll finish painting these together as well. And other than that, babe, I don't think I have anything. For those of you who are in the summit, I will see you, or you guys will see my video in the morning. And other than that, you guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Remember, where curiosity goes, creativity follows. So keep playing and keep experimenting so your creativity grows. You guys have a good night.